The coupists in the Republic of Niger have sought Russia's help in the face of military threats by the economic community of West African states. This is what somebody was even talking about. Some people were even, trying to play and say that these people will just go seek for the help of these Russians, and this is what is happening. Well, the regional body, which has the backing of the Western countries and the United Nations, has issued a 7-day ultimatum to the military junta to reinstate the president of the country as democratically elected president or face a range of stiff sanctions. It has also tasked all chiefs of defense staff of the member states to proceed for an emergency meeting to strategize on effective ways to implement a possible military operation to restore constitutional order to office. General Abdurrahman Chani, also known as Omar Chani, and the chief of Niger's presidential guard, has declared himself leader while the country's elected president has been held by the military since the coup took place last week. Even on Saturday, the African Union gave the soldiers 15 days to return to their barracks and restore civil rule in the country. But the country's military leaders, in a statement read on Niger national TV, warned ECOWAS not to send troops to their country. The military coup in Niger, which began unfolding on Wednesday, has been widely condemned by neighbors and international partners, including the United States, the United Nations, the African Union, the European Union, and the Republic's former colonial power, France. ECOWAS, which recognized Bazoum as the legitimate president, also announced immediate sanctions on Niger, including the closure of land and air borders between ECOWAS countries and Niger. It also established a no-fly zone on all commercial flights to and from Niger and suspended all commercial and financial transactions between ECOWAS member states and Niger. The regional body announced the sanctions in a communique yesterday at the end of the extraordinary summit of the Authority of Heads of State Governments of the ECOWAS on Social-Political Situation in the Republic of Niger. Bola Tinubu, in his capacity as the chairperson of the ECOWAS Authority of Heads, States and Governments at the State House Conference Center, Abuja. The leaders condemned what they call the illegal detention of President Bazoum and members of his family and governments. Oh my goodness. Meanwhile, Abdurrahman called on Russia to help Niger with soldiers and equipment. He said they were ready to defend their country from the attacks that he suspected ECOWAS would launch on the country. He also called on the citizens to come out and hold a demonstration to support them. Russia has troops in Mali, a neighbor of Niger, which has caused France and the United Nations to withdraw their peacekeeping troops from the country. Russia's Wagner mercenary boss, who remains active despite leading a failed mutiny against the Russian army's top brass last month, has hailed the coup as good news and offered his fighters services to bring order. This one will be small thing. They rule as there is no tomorrow. African leaders, that's what they do. What of Mali and Burkina Faso? They didn't attend the so-called ECOWAS meeting at Abuja. What did Tinubu Ahmed do to this effect? He didn't even sanction the countries. Military rule is just on its way back to West African countries. Very soon it will be Nigeria's turn, just waiting for the outcome of the tribunal. Russia should come in. Then let's see how these faces of corrupt ECOWAS will survive. African Union criminals and all of that. The copists are already scared of the superior power seeking for Russia's help. Her Ukraine war is giving Putin sleepless nights, with Ukrainians advancing near Bakhmut. African leaders are the most corrupt leaders to the world. One of the reasons that encourages military intervention is bad governance. If you allow all these African leaders, honestly, they want to be in power until they die. Indeed, Africa is really a melting point. ECOWAS or United Nations whatsoever, you people can decide what they want for them. They are citizens of their country. They don't even want to suffer anymore. Any problem about that, they should leave them in peace. Russia will not support them. I said it that since they couldn't even kill Africans with the COVID vaccines, they want to use war and hunger to kill us. Let us be wise and very thoughtful. Russia should step in immediately, and any African country presumed to be intelligent should use this opportunity to free themselves from Western occupancy. Russia is there right now.